Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for bearing with us during this transition. Our apologies once again for the technical issues currently experienced with creating shipments. Our engineers are, of course, working on resolving these issues as a top priority. However, now that Manage My Offers is live, let's look at what changes took place in your seller portal yesterday. But before we start, we recommend using either Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox as your browser to view this webinar, as Internet Explorer may cause quality issues. If you don't have any sound, unmute your device or check to ensure that you are using one of the recommended browsers above. Note that this webinar recording will be emailed to you at the end of this session. I'll also be discussing where it will be available within your seller portal a little later. You are also welcome to ask any questions via the questions feature, which can be found towards the top right-hand corner of your screen, or wait to pose questions during our Q&A session at the end. On our agenda today, we'll be covering what changes are now visible in your seller portal, along with the demo walkthrough, what help tools are available to you, and we'll then have a Q&A session for any final questions. Now, what has changed? The most obvious is that the Manage Inventory page is no longer available in the old seller portal. All information previously found on the Manage Inventory page will now be found on the new Manage My Offers page. There's also been navigational changes on your dashboard, and a reminder that we now differentiate between existing offers and new offers, where existing offers are products that have already been added to your account and require stock and price management, as opposed to new offers where products have not been added to your account because you either have to search the Takealot catalog to see whether they already exist on takealot.com, or where you need to add them to the Takealot catalog via the load sheet submission process. You will see that My Inventory has been renamed to My Existing Offers and Catalog renamed to New Offers. Bulk tools, product edit requests, and some functionality have been moved to the new navigation, but we'll review this in the demonstration. Along with moving all of your existing information over to the new seller portal, we have also improved the workflows and functionality associated with managing your products and offers. There are now new columns, search functionality, and statuses across the new Manage My Offers page. A new Export My Offers download replaces the old Export My Inventory functionality to manage your stock and price information in bulk. A blank template download replaces the old bulk listing loader template to search Takealot's catalog and add products in bulk. But let's have a look at the changes that were released yesterday. We now have the following updates visible to the left-hand navigational bar of your dashboard. There is a new My Existing Offers tab with the drop-down options for Manage My Offers, View Bulk Results, and Request Product Edit. There is also a new Offers tab with drop-down options for Search Takealot Catalog and Add to Takealot Catalog. For first-time sellers navigating to the Manage My Offers option from the My Existing Offers tab, you will find that it redirects to a Manage My Offers page that advises that you don't have any offers. You then have the option to add your offer against an existing Take a Lot product page by using either the Search Take a Lot catalog button, and this will then redirect to the Add a Listing page, where you can search for your product by title, TSIN, or barcode, and then add your offer. Or you can click on the Download Blank Template link, and this template will then have an Offers tab. And if we just click on the template, you will see that this template has an Offers tab where you can enter in all of your barcodes in bulk and then upload this template. Via the bulk Add My Offers button to see whether these products already exist on Takealot. However, if your products do not exist on Takealot, then you will have to click on the Create Bulk Product Request and follow the Request a New Catalog process by submitting a load sheet. For sellers already trading on our platform, if you click on My Existing Offers, Manage My Offers, you will be redirected to a Manage My Offers page that reflects the old familiar columns, including some new. As you can see, we still have the Select and Status columns, but the status of your products have changed from active or inactive to buyable or not buyable. Buyable is where you have updated stock and pricing, as well as lead time for our lead time sellers, and your offer is then visible on takealot.com. Not buyable is where your offer is not visible on takealot.com. Please note that both of these statuses, and that is buyable and not buyable, is system driven. And in order for your item to be buyable, you need to ensure that it meets the minimum requirements. In that, it has both stock or in stock and pricing for our in stock sellers, as well as stock, pricing, and lead time for our lead time sellers. Please also note that any offers that you had previously archived in managed inventory will now be reflected as disabled by seller. And you will then have the option to enable or re-enable these items if you so wish. There is no change to the product title other than the additional search function. And here you can search by title. The SKU and TSIN columns also now have additional search functionality. My SOH is still available for our lead time sellers to update their stock on hand. And we'll be doing a few examples in a moment. New, however, is sales over the last 30 days, stock at Takealot Cape Town, stock at Takealot Johannesburg, as well as total stock at Takealot, which combines the stock at both the Cape Town and Johannesburg warehouses. Now, depending on the size of your screen, there may not be enough space on your screen to view all of the new columns that have been added. An arrow therefore allows you to scroll to the right so that you can view your selling price and RRP. Note that these two columns no longer follow the manage inventory order and have been swapped around. For additional visibility, you now have a discount column where discounts equal to or greater than where discounts equal to or greater than 10% will display below with a green tick. And let's just have a look at one of our buyable options. Since we don't have a buyable option, I'm going to make an offer buyable so that you can have a look to see what it is that I'm referencing. So as example, if I update my selling price for this Gordon's Pink Gin, and I'm going to set a value of 50,000 Rand, and I'm going to set my RRP. And you'll note that once I've updated my selling price, I then had a green bar that indicated that my selling price had successfully updated. If I update my RRP to, let's say, 100,000 Rand, and I click out, you'll see that I have a green bar that indicates that my RRP had updated successfully. In addition, as I referenced a little earlier, the discount column now displays that my item will have a 50% discount tag displayed on the Take a Lot product page, and it therefore gives you a green tick. The lead time column, if we scroll across, has now been moved to the end of the row, but it still allows you to update your lead time. If you are unsure of what any of these column headers relate to, then please reference the tooltips, which can be found to the left of each of your headers. If you haven't picked it up already, then you will note that the right scroll arrow unfortunately does not have a left scroll arrow, and it will require that you either scroll down to the bottom of the page and use your scroll bar to scroll to the left. Alternately, if we scroll back to the top and click anywhere below our headers, our column headers, I can then use my keypad and use the left-hand arrow on my keypad to scroll to the left. You will also note that there is no save button on this page. So any changes you make to an editable field, like you saw me update selling price and RRP, any of those editable fields will then be updated immediately once you click outside of that field. So just as an example, you will note that my SOH is not visible on my Gordon's Pink Gin. Now, if I wanted to activate this item as lead time, because I've already updated my selling price and RRP, I would first have to update my lead time before I can actually enter in my SOH and then ensure that my offer is made viable. So I'm going to update my lead time to 5 days. And you'll note that our system only allows for one lead time, and I therefore cannot split my lead time between Johannesburg and Cape Town. You'll also note that once I updated my lead time, I had a green bar that indicated my lead time was updated successfully. I can now scroll across to the left and update my SOH, because you'll see that that field is now active. If I update my SOH and click out, Once again, the green bar indicates that my SOH had updated successfully. Because my account is currently out of office, my offer will not be reverted to buyable. So please ensure that your out of office settings have been removed from the account. But essentially, that is how you would revert your offer to buyable. The product title link will, of course, be an active hyperlink, which then redirects to the product page on the Take a Lot site. As another example, if I revised my RRP to something less than my selling price, so as example, I'm going to revert my RRP to 400,000. Let's just remove a zero. You will see that I now have a red line towards the top of the screen indicating that my RRP is invalid, and that is because I've entered in an RRP that is lower than my selling price. A reminder that your RRP needs to be greater or equal to the selling price. Down below, you will also see that we have new options to disable or re-enable any offers. And a reminder that if you re-enable these offers, then your offer will be, and it reverts to buyable, then this offer will be visible once again on the Take a Lot site. You also have the option to show offers that are now eligible for any storage fees. In addition to all of these new columns, there are also a few new buttons towards the top of your page. The first being Export My Offers button, which allows you to download the Export My Offers file. And if we click that, and please just bear with us during this network delay. If I open up my file, I would have to enable my editing because there is pre-populated information in this cell or in this file. You will see that the file then has an instructions tab, which you could read at your leisure. It also provides a status definition tab. And please ensure that you review all of these respective new statuses for your account. However, in addition, you can go to the Offer Export tab, where you can then update your SOH, selling price, RRP, and lead time in bulk. If we revert back to our seller portal, we also have a download blank template tab, and that's the tab that I referenced a little earlier for our new sellers. Because this blank template allows you to search the Take a Lot's catalog by adding in all of your barcodes in bulk to see whether your products already exist on Take a Lot. The bulk uploader button will allow you to then upload all of your blank templates or bulk templates, including the Export My Offers. The Create a Removal Order button, of course, allows you to create a removal order to uplift any stock from the Take-A-Lot warehouse. We now have a View Results tab. And this tab is vitally important to review the results of your bulk uploads. And I'm just going to revert to one of our other accounts so that you can actually see what the View Bulk Results page would look like. As you can see on this page, you have offer updates that you have requested, offers that have been fully updated, and offers that have failed to update. In addition, we also have offers that have been created via the blank template. To review any of these updates, please click on the green arrow under the Download Results section so that we can then review our results file. And of course, we enabled the editing on that specific file. This results file once again has an instructions tab that you can review. It has a status definitions tab, which is once again important so that you can review the statuses of your offers. But in addition, it also has tabs for failed offer updates and successful offer updates. Please also note that while this results page looks similar to that of the catalog results page, you cannot upload any load sheets on this page. Lastly, we have the Request Product Edit tab. As the Edit Request form has now moved to the My Existing Offers page. If we revert back to our dashboard and click on the New Offers option, you will see that when selecting the Search Take-A-Lot catalog, it will once again redirect to the Add a Listing page, where you can search for an individual product by title, TSIN, and barcode to add your offer by clicking the Sell Yours option. Please be aware that the Add a Listing page is also the landing page if you've bookmarked your Seller Portal account to open up on the old Manage Inventory page. Although it gives you a My Existing Offers tab, which is new, the drop-down will then redirect to the respective new navigation. If we go to the New Offers option and select Add to Take-A-Lot Catalog, that will of course redirect to Request New Catalog. And you will of course once again have to submit a load sheet in order for you to create a new catalog. Now that we've concluded our demo walkthrough, What additional learning material is available to help assist you with this change? We ask that you please review the user guides, which we've emailed to you. There's also the Need Help button within the Seller portal. And I'll just revert back to our Seller portal. Where you can review our frequently asked questions. You can review, and apologies, let me just revert back to our Manage Offers page. On the Manage My Offers page, if you click on the Need Help widget towards the left-hand corner of your screen, you will see that you can now review the user guides, and that's just in case you've missed our email. We've also provided the FAQs, or frequently asked questions. There are videos, and you can also review the various statuses of your offers. I also remind you of the tooltips that I referenced a little earlier, in case you're not quite sure what any of those column headers refer to. We now also have a new Marketplace Academy, and that can be found under the new Onboarding tab. That's on the left-hand navigational bar. And if we scroll down this page, as I mentioned, we now have a Marketplace Academy where you can review all of our previous webinars, as well as sign up for any new or new class webinars. A reminder to please sign up for our bulk tools webinar, which will be hosted tomorrow at 1 p.m., as we'll be covering how to use these tools in depth. I'll now be opening the floor for some Q&A. In answer to one of our questions as to where to upload the new load sheets, a reminder that if you are creating a new catalog, you will be going to New Offers, Add to Takealot. You'll then click on the Request New Catalog button, and this will then redirect to our templates page where you can then download the respective load sheets. If you are on the new navigational or back on the dashboard, and a reminder that if you were on the Manage My Offers page and you had either clicked on the Export My Offers button to download the Export My Offers template, you can then manage your price and stock information by updating that template and then clicking on the bulk upload file or button to upload your information. You can also click on the Download Blank Template tab to create new offers against already existing Takealot product pages. And you would, of course, then once again click on the bulk upload button to upload that information. But a reminder to please click on View Bulk Results to review your results file. I'll repeat. If you are creating a new catalog for the first time, you would go to New Offers. You would then go to Add to the Take a Lot catalog button or option, and you'll click on Request New Catalog. If this is your first time, this is what the page will look like. It will redirect to Request New Catalog, and you'll have to click on Request. You will click on the gray Request New Catalog button first, or you could click on the green Request a New Catalog button. It will then redirect to the Load Sheets template page. And if you've completed the load sheet, you will notice that on this page, towards the bottom right-hand corner, you have a green button that says Upload Load Sheets. Please click on this button, and it will then give you the option to choose File. And then once you've chosen or browsed for your file, you will then click on the green Upload Load Sheet button. Your load sheet will then go into Review, where our catalog team then has anywhere between 3 and 5 business days to review your load sheet submission. You will then receive an email notification as to whether your load sheet was successful or not. In answer to another catalog question, so the question was, with the new system in place, when we add new products to our catalog, will the items added appear in the My Offers page automatically? And the answer is yes. It will, however, be added in a not buyable status. And you will then be required to update your offer information, as in your SOH, your price, and your lead time, if you do opt to activate as lead time. Just to clarify, if you are opting to create new catalog, and that is because your product does not exist on the Take a Lot site, then you would have to submit a load sheet, and that load sheet then goes into a review for 3 to 5 business days, where our team, and once that review is complete, our catalog team will then advise as to whether your offer was successful or not. If your offer or if your catalog was successful, then as I mentioned earlier, it will then be added to the Manage My Offers page in a not buyable status. And you will then have to update your information. Another option for you to add products would be via the download blank template. And here we actually give you the opportunity to add all of your barcode information to a blank template. And this is what that template looks like. If you do a dump of all of your barcodes, all you then need to do is simply upload this file via the bulk upload option, and our system will then see whether any or all of these barcodes already exist on the Take a Lot site, which means that you don't then need to create a new catalog by submitting a load sheet. If your product already exists on the Take a Lot site, we will then add that specific product to your Manage My Offers page, and all you then need to do is update pricing and stock information because, of course, that particular product will be in a not buyable state. Another question was with regards to eligible storage fees. How do we see the stock days cover on those particular items to see whether we should whether we should create a removal order or potentially create a daily deal or apply for a daily deal? A reminder that stock days cover is not on the Manage My Offers page. You'll only be able to click on the Show Eligible or the button for Show Eligible for storage fees only, so that you can then review whichever products are eligible for storage fees. The option to review your stock days cover is under Shipments and New Replenishment Shipment. And you'll see that on this page, you then have the column for stock days cover. We provide a column for stock days cover in Cape Town and stock days cover in Johannesburg. So you can then see what the stock days cover in the respective warehouses are. And you can then make a decision as to what it is that you want to do on that specific product line. Another question posed is, how do we know how many units we have sold or how many units we should remove if it's eligible for storage fees? So one of two ways to view that question or to answer that question. The first being that under the Manage My Offers page, and I'm just going to revert back to that page, we now have a column where you can view the sales over the last 30 days. And note that these are orders that are in a shipped status. So basically, these are orders that have been shipped to customers in the last 30 days. They exclude any cancellations, returns, and any orders that are still being prepared. So these are simply orders that have already been shipped. So therefore, you can review the rate of sale over the past 30 days. You then also need to review under the new replenishment page what the respective stock days cover in the various warehouses are. Now, based on the rate of sale and, of course, what the stock days cover would be, you can then see whether you are over or under. I'm also going to refer you to the Need Help tab. And if you type in stock cover, you can either click on stock cover calculation or stock days cover guide. And we click on the guide. You will see that we give you the equation on how you should go about calculating your stock days cover. So that would be your stock on hand at the warehouse divided by the daily rate of sale over 30 days. We also provide an illustration as example. So please ensure that you familiarize yourself with this document so that you have sufficient stock coverage within our warehouses. We had a question where a seller was unable to find the product under the Add a Listing tab. And I'm just going to revert back to the Add a Listing tab. So our seller had searched for the product under the Add a Listing tab. Not quite sure what he used to search for his item, but he couldn't find it under this option. We therefore now have provided you with the blank template. And I'm just going to go to My Existing Offers, Manage My Offers. So this would be a perfect opportunity, as I mentioned, to go to Download Blank Template. And on the blank template, all you would then need to do is enter in the barcode for the product. Now, please note that this would have to be a valid barcode for that specific product, as in it would have to be an EAN, an ISBN, or a UPC for that product. All you would then have to do is enter in that information, save your file, revert back to the Manage My Offers page, and then click on the bulk upload option to upload your file. Our system will then revert back under the View Results tab, View Bulk Results tab, and you can then see whether the products have been created or added to your Manage My Offers page. And a reminder that if it has been added to the Manage My Offers page, it would then be added in a not buyable status, and you would then have to add offer information to revert that offer to buyable. A, a reminder for our first time sellers. If this is the first time logging in to your seller portal and you are not quite sure on how to go about either navigating the portal or how to go about adding your products to the Take a Lot site, it is advised that you scroll down to the bottom of the left-hand navigational bar, click on the Onboarding tab, and on this onboarding page, you can then scroll down all the way down to the Marketplace Academy. And for those sellers already trading on the site, if you need a refresher, you are also welcome to go to the onboarding page, scroll down and click on the Marketplace Academy tab, where you can then review all of our previous classrooms or register for upcoming webinars. I also need to remind you that if you are on your dashboard or any page within the seller portal, you also have a blue Need Help tab, where if you click on the tab, you then have the option to enter in a keyword and search for any additional information on whatever it is that you require assistance with. Just a reminder on the respective new statuses of your products. If I go to my existing offers, manage my offers, remember I said that the status of your products have been changed from active or inactive to buyable or not buyable. For our in-stock sellers, your offer will be buyable if it has both in-stock and a pricing information. If your product or the offer, my apologies, if the stock in the warehouse is depleted and you no longer have stock of that or in stock of that specific product, then yes, your product will change to not buyable. And that is because you don't have the minimum requirement of stock and pricing information. So if you don't have any stock, it will revert or change to not buyable. For our lead time sellers, in order for your offer to be buyable, it would require that you have stock on hand, pricing, and lead time information. If any one of those offer information is missing, then your offer will also change to not buyable. For our in-stock sellers, if your offer has changed to not buyable, then you will have to create a replenishment shipment to, of course, then have our warehouse stock your item once again. Just a reminder to please register for tomorrow's bulk tools webinar, where we'll be covering those particular tools in depth. While we are going to be concluding the recording, we will still be available for additional questions within the webinar room, so please still stay tuned. From the team and myself, I'd of course like to thank you for your participation in today's webinar. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Sure.